Hey, what's up, my people? How you doing? This is Dalton. Okay. Now, I gotta be straight up with you people. I try to be fair, you know, and I try to get people with respect when they do something right. I don't care if they're Democrat, Republican, whatever. But I gotta come claim, I gotta be real, people. This I've never seen anybody, okay, mess up making a cheese sandwich. Something so simple than Trump and the Trump administration. Okay? I got because I was banging my head against the wall, right? And I'm like, okay, they passed the first bill. Why are they having such a hard time with the stimulus bill, right? I mean, it's simple, you know. All American workers get $1,200, and for every kid get $500. That's simple. What's hard about that? Well, it comes out the reason that they're having a hard time passing this last bill is that Trump. I tell you what, that him and his administration, they they put the hot dog outside of the bun, man. I tell you what, they just it's like I don't, whether you're religious or not, but opportunities come to them to do the right thing, and they still somehow get it and mess it up. I lie to you not. Okay, and they ride the very edge, that gray area, that very edge on almost every aspect of being racist, and still, it's like they try to make a game out of it. How close can we be racist and you can't call us racist? Okay. Trump is going to. Now, I want you to understand, I had, in my whole life, when I've dealt with Asian people, I have not always been, a majority of the time, I've always been treated, you know, like the redheaded stepchild. Okay, and I always not been treated right. So not with all. There was always a small 10% that got along with. We were cool, but majority of them, I don't know if it's because I was black or what, just treated me with lack of respect. And but even though I've been treated that way, I still will not go so low uh, to call when the scientists are already calling it the coronavirus. Okay, now I'm doing this Trump thing. When the scientists already called it coronavirus, Trump, I'm gonna just call a spade with his racist ass. Excuse my language. Has to call it a China virus and refuse to take it back. Okay, it's just he pulls out and brings out the epitome of many racist groups that come out to support him in droves because it's something about his aspect of what he says. And I'm not gonna be a Kanye West. I can't be that, but I can't be walking around with a MAGA hat on, talking like, yes sir, thank you Trump, Yes, He's our boss. He's great. Uh-huh. Yeah. Now I'm gonna go over here and massage this lasagna. Now, let me get to what I'm saying. Trump, the reason they're having a hard time, and I know a lot of the people going, why have that stimulus bill not already? Because they were trying to get it done by Friday. To be truthful with you, so that he could sign the bill by Monday and get the checks out by April the 6th. Right? Now let me explain something to you. When it comes to food stamps, EBT, whatever you want to call it, the way it works, the less money you have, the more you get. Okay? Because the poorer you are, the more you need it to even the playing field, so to speak, uh, on that particular subject of food and hunger. Okay. The reason they have not come, God, I tell you, his narcissistic, racist, but just it just I try to give him the benefit of the doubt. Okay. Like I said, I don't disagree with everything Trump has done, but I gotta call a spade, man. Okay, his whole history for the last 3 years and not rebuking people when they were talking about send her back to her country, you know. And the truth, and he's sitting up here acting like he's proud that they're saying that. I mean, shouldn't be proud about that, you know. Obama made the same mistake, but you know what? Obama got on national television and he said, "Stop it, y'all racist groups coming out. Stop it. That's not what I'm about. Stop this." Okay. Never got that from Trump. Okay, you're not going to get it from Trump. It's something about his background, how raising, or something went on in which um, it's just part of his personality now. You know, it's not that he can't change; he doesn't want to change it, and his narcissistic attitude tells him that he's right, and he could do no wrong because he'll switch stuff around and stuff that he'd make a mistake. He always go around saying, "No, someone else did it." The news media made that mistake. No, Trump, man up. When I made mistakes, I try to man up. Okay, you know, man up, bro. You made a mistake. You open your mouth too soon, trying to say we have a cure when we don't. You did that. The media didn't that, because they were quiet. If you look any time, they were dead quiet. They got to ask questions after he got through with his 2 hour speech. They were dead quiet. So everything that they're talking about, he said it himself. You know, it's just like he's his worst enemy. And the scariest part about it is we're gonna vote him back in. There's a good chance we're gonna vote him back in. And you got to deal with that for another 4 years, man. But the good part about it, whether you like a president or not, if they get on your nerves or not, uh, they can only go for 8 years at the max. So and to me, when you talk about real Republicans, I don't look at Trump as a real Republican anyway. When you say real Republicans, whether I like them or not, I look at more or less like the first Bush, uh, you know, also there was another president, Reagan, okay? And because Reagan, you could disagree with Reagan and still want to go and have a beer with him. Because you could still have your side, you can have his side, but he's still a person that you can still talk to. Okay? All right. And, to get to the heart of the matter, the deal is the reason they cannot hammer out this new deal is because Trump wants to give those who makes the most money the biggest checks. If you're poor, you only get $600. If if you make more than that, if you're middle class, you get 1,200. it's it's like the reverse of the way you do food stamps. And to me, I see it as straight up. He's buying votes. He's buying votes. Okay, I can't say it any other way. He's using this stimulus package that needs to be out there to help Americans, to help suffering, to help the hungry, the needy, these hospitals and all this stuff to fight this virus. He's using it so he can get votes. That's it. He's just turning it into a political game. He's just using it to giving those who make the most money the biggest checks. Because that way he could try to get Wall Street on his side and get the money, get those votes, and get those who are middle class, are making more money than middle class, to get their votes. Okay? And however you run it, however you spill it out, it is not the majority of those people are not the non-white American people. Okay. Okay. The majority of those people are not those who do not have a form of disability, whatever race or color they are. Okay. Majority of those people are not those people. Okay. And he's trying to build a. He's doing the reverse. The poorest people should get the. Even if I was middle class, I still would say the poorest people should get the most. It's just common sense. It's logical. I tell you what. Trump and Trump administration gets so frustrating, it's unbelievable. Okay. And my hearts go out to Italy right now. Getting it bad. They're getting it bad. And congratulations to China for having zero more deaths. I mean, it just seemed that they figured out the way. Okay. And I think that in order to contain it, everybody else is going to start having to adapt their way temporarily so they can contain it. And then when it gets lower, by that time they're probably going to have something to help this virus. But I had to get that off. I mean, I was like, that's why it hasn't passed. That's where can't nobody mess up making a cheese sandwich like Trump and the Trump administration. I mean, it's like whether you believe in God or not, because I believe there's a higher force. They just been given so many chances, and they still just somehow mess it up. I don't understand it, but they do. And then you still got those people behind them talking about, no, they messing up. He got it right. He got it right. He got it right. It's like, okay. That's almost as bad as one of my ex-friends, Linda. When she told me, she says, I wouldn't want a female president because she said at that time of the month, she might start a war. I looked at her like, what? And all the time, she was complaining because she's in the reserve and they will not put her full time and give her a promotion. Because she was a woman. She was saying it was because she was a woman. I'm just like, I don't get it. You say this about having a female but you are mad because you see this discrimination against you because you're a woman and they won't that what? Anyway, I don't want this to go too long. Alright. So whether I have no subscribers or I gain more subscribers, that is not what this channel is about. Alright. But I do thank my subscribers, okay? And I ask you to subscribe if you like. Give me a thumbs up, a thumbs down. I don't care. It's up to you. You're cool with me anyway. You got your right to your opinion, and Lord knows I have a right to mine. Next coming 30 days, I might be taking off the gloves, man, because I'm sorry. I can't fit that script anymore. I can't. I ain't no Kanye West. Okay, I'm sorry. He got the wrong brother. Mark me out. All right. Anyway, leave your comments below. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of them. You can leave your comments below. Share this if you like. And I'll rap to you later. Oh, man. Oh, dang.